All right, so I was recently asked how I make my videos look so good on TikTok. And first of all, thank you for the compliment. I try really hard to make super good quality. And so I'm gonna run through some of the equipment that I use and also my settings when I export the videos. So I'm gonna switch cameras real quick here and show you that I actually film everything on my Canon M50, and I have this Rode shotgun mic. This is the VideoMic NTG. So I also just turned this off so that way it doesn't get crazy. So it is the Elgato Keylight Air, and when I have this turned on, I have it set to 5800 Kelvin, and I have the brightness about 49 or 50%, and that usually makes my face look like this. But I also have another big key light from Mount Dog over here to my right. So this is the key light that I use from Mount Dog. It's pretty affordable, but it's not really great. You can see it doesn't diffuse very well. But let me show you what it looks like when I don't have that light on, lighting up my background. Alexa, turn off the key light. So you can see it looks really weird and unnatural to only have this Elgato key light lighting my face. It's super dark. I mean, it could be a vibe. Really, whenever I'm doing my tutorials and things, I like it to be very well lit in the background because it just makes it look a little bit more casual, a little bit more airy. And I do have my curtains closed so that my window is not letting any natural light in. So I'm kind of supplementing that by using this key light. Another thing I don't really like about this light is that it casts this green hue on the wall. So I always have to color correct and adjust this when I make my videos. So right now you're hearing the audio coming from that shotgun mic that I showed, but I also have this fancy podcast style mic. This is the Shure SM7B, and it's a super high quality microphone. The audio coming out of it is incredible. I'll play a little clip right here so you can see the difference between this microphone and the one I have mounted on the camera. You also get access to all of my previous posts where I share what I'm working on, behind the scenes videos that I don't post anywhere else, as well as being able to vote on new designs and merch that I want to release. I've been using the mounted shotgun mic a little bit more, especially because I've been doing skits and things that are just going straight into the camera. And I now have these treated panels up here on my wall. So these are like acoustic foam. They're not the best thing in the world. They're, you know, kind of cheap. Actually, these weren't cheap because I bought them from Guitar Center because I didn't want to wait for shipping from Amazon. And I also read that whenever you get them shipped, they come really compressed and then it takes a long time for them to fill back out. So I really just wanted a solution that was going to come, you know, immediately and be able to just go straight up on the wall. But it helps a lot with being able to just use this microphone because it really reduces the amount of like bounce and echo that I'm getting. I do like using my Shure SMB when I'm recording voiceover and also when I'm streaming because then it's easy to just have it right here in front of my face, have my headphones on, and use my Rodecaster Pro to be able to run all of this stuff into my computer and really just have control over all of those pieces when it's super important and I can't re-record things or when I'm doing something live. All right, so now let's get into the settings. Okay, so first on the actual M50, I'm in video mode and I'm using 23 point, whatever is the closest to 24 FPS that the settings are or whatever. So that's what I do to avoid that like too smooth kind of look because I think the next step up is like 30 and then 60 or something like that. I don't know for sure, but I'm at whatever's closest to 24 because it kind of gives it more of like a movie look. And I think that's one of the major components to the quality and look and feel of my videos. So I have the rest of the settings set based on the lighting conditions in this room. So they're gonna be a little bit different for you, but I also have an ND filter and like a bloom filter on this lens here. So right now my ISO is 400, but the most important thing is that this lens lets me go down to f1.4. So that's how I get this nice bokeh in the background. So the lens I have on right now is the Sigma 16 millimeter, and it's like kind of perfect for the space that I have in this room so that I've got a good balance between my camera position, where I am, and my background. So this is one of the skits that I posted recently, and it was filmed in the same exact conditions and settings that I'm filming this video in. So it's pretty straightforward, and really I just make sure to choose H.264 for the format, and then I just keep all of the other settings the same. So this one is in a portrait orientation because I made it specifically for TikTok and Reels. But if I'm exporting a horizontal video, I keep the settings exactly the same. It's really just the orientation that changes. So I really don't do anything beyond the default. And I don't shoot in 4K, so I don't export in 4K. So if I use 4K assets from like Envato Elements or something, I go ahead and just scale them down to the full HD size when I'm editing the videos because I'm just making casual, weird things settings for like YouTube and stuff. So it's not really super important for them to be 4K, 6K, anything above regular, just straight up full HD. But I do really like all of the results from all of these settings and everything used in combination. I love the way that my videos come out, other than that little green hue. But I did purchase a brand new light yesterday. So as soon as that thing gets here, I'm gonna swap out this Mountain Dog key light and put on this new SmallRig that I bought and see how much of a difference that makes. So I'll definitely give you guys an update when that light gets here and see how it looks, see if it makes a difference at all. Hopefully it does, because it was way more than this cheap light. But yeah, that's exactly what I do to get the quality that I have. I'm not saying it's the best quality. I'm not saying I have all my settings right or whatever. I'm just showing you guys exactly what I do. And honestly, I like the results. So let me know if you guys have any other questions about my setup. And I do also have affiliate links to all of the equipment that I use. So check out my link either up there or down there, wherever it might be. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for checking out my videos. And like always, we'll catch you on the next one.